Okay, I want to show you now, same yarn, same knitting needles. We're going to cast on just the same, just twisting that yarn to get started and then wrapping it around my thumb and casting on 2, 3, nice and loose, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And on the last video, I taught how to do a simple garter stitch by just knitting on both sides. So this time we're going to knit the first row. Hopefully, if you're a beginner, you already watched the first video. We're going to simply knit this first row, and then on the way back, we're going to purl. And my girlfriend Kathy that came over last night that I am teaching how to knit, she'd been practicing the knit stitch. So she was pretty comfortable doing the knit stitch all by herself. So I wanted to do something a little more with her because she wants to make hats and she would love to make a sweater, socks, the whole 9 yards. So we need to teach her how to purl as well, because most patterns are going to require not just knit stitching, but purls and all kinds of other more advanced things. So we want to start off easy and not overwhelming. So there's one row of knit stitches. So then I taught Kathy that on the way back to purl, you take your yarns in the front and you take your needle through the front of the loop, wrap your yarn around, and as you're coming through, you'll see the new stitch on your right needle and you slide the old stitch off the left needle. And you just keep repeating that. Bring it through the front and new stitch on your right needle, old stitch comes off the left needle. So that is your basic purl stitch. So if you go back and forth, one side of the scarf will be all knitted up and look beautiful with your knit stitch, and the back side will have bumps and be your purl side, and that is called stockinette stitch or stockinette. And that is it. So then when you finish this row, you'll turn it around and you'll see that's your knit side. You can see the knit stitches right there. And you'll just come back through and you'll knit on this side. And that's it. So you'll make this as long as you want to your desired length, but it's just practice when you get started. Sometimes these practice scarves come out actually kind of cute, but that's all it is. Knitting on one side and purling on the other. Happy knitting!